Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is Ubaid Ahmed and you're watching iStack. In the previous video, we talked about the component lifecycle hooks in React.js. But in this video, we'll be practically learning about the very first hook in React.js component lifecycle methods, that is componentDidMount. For this purpose, I've created a component called myComponent and it's a class component. Inside the constructor, we're setting the state called count and setting its default value to 0. Then we have the random method where we're displaying the count value and also have a button. And when this button is clicked, we have added a event handler called handleClick. And when this button is clicked, this function is called and it updates the states value by 1 or increment the states value by 1. Let's check our web browser and check the console tab. Right now, there is no message inside the console tab. We'll go back to the code editor and add a method called componentDidMount. Inside it, we'll log a message called componentMounted. Save the code and go back to our web browser. Refresh the web page and check the console tab. Now it is actually printing the message called componentMounted. So componentDidMount method, it executes when your component is mounted. Let's suppose we want to update the count value to 9 when this method is called. So we can simply write this.setState, set the count value to 9. Now let's go back to our web browser, refresh the web page. Now we can see that the count value is set to 9 by default. And if we go under the console tab, we can see component mounted message is also printed. You might be thinking that where we can actually use componentDidMount method. Usually we're using it to call the external APIs and get the data from the API and then set the states value. And further, JSX will handle the states and display the message or display the data. In the upcoming video, we'll be talking about the other two methods that are componentDidUpdate and componentWillUnmount. Stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till that, take care. Allah Hafiz.